Alright, we got the second episode of Coffee Bean Battlegrounds. I'm Jake, that's Jason. We're playing BLKOUT. BLKOUT is an indie tabletop skirmish game owned and operated by US veterans. And the rules are free to download from their website. I'm playing Boone. Boone is my personal hero. I got a little bit of Recon T, SBT, Razorback, and then I'm actually changed it up. We're going to be running the Covert Handler. My deployment is on this side, looking something like that. And what are you playing, Jason?
Playing Manticore with Insertion Team, brought the team, and Ubitsa. And then I'm running a Marksman Handler.
Who's tucked away back there where I can't see it. That's fine, bro. We're fine with that. And you won the initiative round, so you'll be activating first. We got the same game mode. We're playing server defense from the core rulebook. Again, we'll be using the partial cover rules from the supplement for match play. And we got the blue objective there, red objective there, yellow objective there. Your hard point is roughly in the same place, right? And my hard point, I smoothed it over. Last game I played it over there. This game I tucked it on this side. Hopefully I can access it and hold my lanes down at the same time. But you have first activation of the game, so.
Alright, I'm going to activate my Marksman Handler. We're going to jump him up here.
Front row.
And we will ready.
Okay. That's gross.
And that is my go with my Marksman Handler.
I don't like that already. You want to control that side of the board? That's fine. I'll control this side of the board. We're going to go ahead and my siege, or not my siege handler, my covert handler. And then, so we'll go ahead and move him up there to the corner. And then we can sprint. We'll go ahead and sprint up in here. Knock the ladder over. Right, yeah, that's the play for him. Tucked away up there. Nice and neat. Nothing could touch me there. And that's my play. And then I will pass back to you.
Alright, we'll go with the Ubitsa. We're going to go ahead and come up here to the Hartman. Action. Go ahead and sprint up here.
There's a Mahal back there. Maybe that'll be my extra.
And his action, take that hard point. And I am finished with Ubitsa.
Okay. It goes back to me then. Team. Recon team's gonna go. And we're gonna start repositioning here. My gunner is actually gonna stay right where he is. We're not gonna move him. We're gonna move him. Pull my grunts up here. If you'd like to shoot that guy, you can. Can you see him?
I can.
Are you gonna shoot him?
Do I have range? Let's see.
I imagine you have, with a 32-inch range, you're absolutely gonna be able to shoot.
Okay, yeah, might as well. Go ahead and take that pot shot.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do I get any cover from anything? I mean,
Yeah.
this is a little obstacle between us.
No, there's not really. I mean, like the
Okay.
upper 25%
That's
of
fine.
your body is
You have
covered.
seeking anyway, so it really wouldn't matter.
AP2. It's one hit.
That's weird. I could save that.
You could.
AP2, right?
AP2.
So, saving on an 8, though. Can he do it? That's a 9.
It is a 9.
Armor saved him,
Yep.
and that is your shot with your marksman. That makes it a lot nicer over here. I like the sound of them
I
apples.
figured that was a ploy.
All right, so we baited the shot we wanted. That's great. We're going to keep moving people. Grunts are going to keep on grunting. So we're going to walk him just past his buddy there. And that's all the walking we're going to do as far as actions are concerned. Gunner in the back is just going to take a ready token. He's pretty comfortable where he is. And then what we'll do here is we will sprint back guy up to the objective here. And then we will sprint the guy next to him up here as well from under the bridge. And then we're just going to tuck in to the wall there, protect us from that angle. Both of those guys have engaged because they have sprint. However, I'm going to use the team lead ability. He will take the ready action and pass the ready to the guy up front. So that's what that's going to look like. And then he will take the engage instead. Technically, he's not supposed to have engage, but I like that he hasn't because that's easier to remember. He's used his action. And that will be it for that. Do I use a control point to press my advantage now? Marks my handler's done. I think I will. We will use one of my control points to chain activate so we can activate the Razorback now that the lane has been cleared. And he's just going to waltz up the middle. 4 inches gets me right under the bridge. 4 more inches will get me just past. And that's what we're doing. We're going to walk and sprint well up to here. Push my advantage now. And then I will pass to you.
Oh, I forgot to put my stuff on these guys. But do you have that element out?
I do not have that element.
So you have no scrambler or
the jammer, yes.
Jammer.
I have no jammer equipped.
Okay. I have that. Anyways, let's see what we can do. We're gonna go ahead and activate Bratva. Alright, actions. I am going to attempt a data spike.
Alright, since I have the force rule, that's the only way I can data spike. But I don't have an actual data spike, so I can't E-war this. So who are we attempting to data spike here?
We're gonna go for. Let's see who we got. We got Razorback, we got Covert Handler.
Yep, Covert Handler, Razorback, the SPT team, and the Recon team.
Alright. I think we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for Razorback.
Okay, attempt to pin. We need 5s here.
I got 10 ace.
So he will be pinned for next turn because he's already activated this. That's great. It's wonderful. It's just what we wanted. He's in the position we need him to be in, so we're fine with that, actually. I don't think your sniper can see him from where he is now.
I can see the top of you.
Oh, boo. But still.
Well, maybe not.
Okay,
You're
that's
right.
even better.
I
All
got
right.
Alright, and then the rest of brought the.
Wait, there's more?
There's more.
Bravo are your blue base guys, right?
Yes. So.
It's wonderful. It's moments like these that I kind of miss playing Harlow, where I could actually just sprint all the way up to the sectors.
Alright, that is the rest of Bratva.
Okay. Are you going to chain activate?
No.
Okay. That means it goes back to me. I got 1 activation left. SPT. Super powered troopers. Which way are we going, boys? I believe this guy is going to use his movement 4 inches to here. This guy is going to use his movement 4 inches. We'll go up. We'll go this way. Gets into there. And this guy, let's see, you didn't leave me any shot over there. That's unfortunate. Is your shield guy readied? He's not. That's good. We'll go ahead and use 4 inch movement to get me in there. Still no shot. That's sad. Well, we will push the advantage still. So we're gonna sprint just double check that 4 inches actually gets me all the way where I want to go here. It does. Okay. Give me 4 inches up to there, tuck into that for protection. This guy's gonna also sprint like so, and he will also sprint. But all we're gonna do is take a lean out. Use half our movement to lean out around the corner, and that should be good for that. Sprinted, and I will pass to you.
Okay. All right, got my last one. Insertion team. We're gonna go.
Playing a lot more KG than PC, so.
Any Overwatches?
Well, my gunner way back in the back can't see anything. I don't believe with the angle I can see anything. I only got 2 guys readied, and I don't think they have any angles. So. Do you have a shot? I don't know if you can see that.
Through the fence.
Yep.
Is that over him?
Is that over him? It is, yes.
I will try for that shot. And that is my specialist.
Yes.
He has, make sure, he's got the SYY1 cyclic and heavy, 24-inch range. So we will go for it.
Wait, he is cyclic and heavy? Well, he moved. So
Yeah, he doesn't have the heavy. Yeah.
So 2 dice through the fence. Hit on spars.
9 of 7.
That doesn't matter because that's 2 hits. However, this is SPT. They have armor 1-4, so they can't protect against the 2 shots. So 2 shots, 1 will go through, takes out my grunt. He's out of there.
And actually, for his cyclic, I think I've got a shot on him.
On who?
Straight through there.
Straight through the under the bridge. Yep. Will I get cover from the wall I'm tucked behind?
I said I don't have range. Nope, can't do it.
Oh, yay!
No, I cannot do that. So we'll just for his, we'll just ready up
Okay.
for his cyclic part. All right, and then my other guys, they still have their actions.
Okay.
We're gonna race up here. Sky. And then, yep, that should be all of them.
Great, that's all the activations.
That's all the activations from insertion.
Guy up top sprinted, so just no
Okay.
shots there. All right. Means we're at the end of the round.
Okay.
No objectives have been scored yet, although Pizza is close. Actually, is he close enough to tap that? I don't think he has
No line of sight.
no line of sight. The angle of that building is protecting you. So that's fine. Cleaned up for tokens. Turn 2. So you do have the hard point secured, so you will get an extra die on initiative. I'm just rolling my lowly 1 die.
I've got 3 die.
You got 3 die because
Bratva.
Rafa gets an additional die. So 3 dice of your initiative versus my 1 die. There's still a chance. What's their highest?
6.
Okay, we can beat a 6. We can beat a 6.
7.
We can beat a 6. There it is. That's what we needed. We really needed that.
Yeah, you did.
But why did I need it? That's all I need to know. What's the point? How do I come back from this? This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Oh, you're so much higher than me. I put the wrong model there. That's not great. That's not great. Oh well. we do need to take some models off the board. That's what we need to do. So we'll go at SPT first. This model is going to move half and then lean out again, just so you can't overwatch. And this model over here will take a lean out also. Give me that angle in that corner. And that will let me shoot across the board there to that guy. Thus the movements, as far as shots go, you want to measure 18 out from my model and see if there's anybody. I don't think there is, but my specialist has the AT launcher. There's no way I can get a blast token up there from the angle I have. So he's got no shots. He's taking a ready action. We're just going to hold that side and hope that somebody moves into view later. This side, obviously I have a shot at your insertion grunt.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and shoot the insertion grunt.
I'll do a return fire.
Okay, that's fine. Make sure double check.
I only
here.
get one though.
My specialist has the integrated saw, so I have cyclic and medium. I don't have heavy. You don't have terminal, so that's great. So 3 dice for me. Coming to your insertion grunt. And your return fire?
Yes.
With the same insertion grunt?
Yes.
Alright, so it's just a shootout here. That's pretty good. I got an ace there and a 7, so that's 3 hits.
9.
So my ace will hit before your 9.
Okay.
So I got 3 hits coming your way.
Yeah, I don't have any way to block it all.
Okay, cool. And I don't have another shot there. Oh, it's so close, but I don't have it. So we're just taking a ready with my cyclic.
Okay.
Holding that line. Then, I believe we're going to chain activate. And we're going to go covert handler. He's going to use his limited use ability of Ghost. Gives him 2 inches, ignoring all terrain, which lets him get up here. No problem, just ignoring the terrain as I knock stuff over too. And then we're going to.
I'm going to overwatch that.
I don't believe you can. It's only 2 inches of his ghost movement.
Oh, it's his ghost movement?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're going to use half his movement of his jump 6. Or do I just jump 6? I think that's the play. We'll just jump 6 down to here. And then for an action, take it ready. And say, haha, come get me. Because I don't think you can get the 4 inches or 2 inches and a lean out to get that corner. So we're going to push that corner there. And that will be my activation.
Okay. I'm going to activate Ubitsa.
Wonderful.
As I'm activating, I am going to pop some smoke.
Oh, targeting smoke.
Yeah, right there. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have that ready.
That's right.
So we're going to put that right here.
That's off. That's going to block line of sight to a lot of. So
Okay.
3 inches from that will basically obscure all of red.
I'm going to pop him up here for his movement.
Okay. We agreed last game that the large crates are still obstacles able to be climbed over. So targeting smoke will obscure my view, but you should be able to have POV through that smoke to my models.
Okay, let's make sure I get that point. Kind of see where I'm ending at.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
It's really hard to get underneath this bridge.
Yeah. Bridges look super cool, but not always practical for big fat fingers.
Right there.
Yep. Looks good.
All right. I am going to use an armory point
Okay.
to.
However, all right, you're good. Never mind.
I'm going to use an armory point off of Ubitsa to get the RPG.
Okay. I see what's happening here.
Yep. And I do have it. You got a blast token.
Yep. Suppose you want something like this.
Yeah, I think so. We'll put it a little bit further back because I'm pretty sure I can get that. So I can try to get all 3 of them.
Wonderful.
Our rocket launch.
Alright, there's a chance that I don't absolutely get annihilated.
That's 1 hit.
1 hit. Alright. So everybody here needs to save 1 hit. We'll start with the grunt in the back. No AP on this, so saving on a 6. Wow, that's a 6.
Wow.
Alright, grunt in the front.
There he's
2.
going.
He's outie. He dead. Dundon blasted him. And then lastly, the Razorback. See if he takes damage. He won't die from this either way, but we'll see if he saves it.
He does.
And he does save it. Yay.
All right. And then,
It's still a good play, because I couldn't do anything about that. He's smoking away.
we're just gonna go ahead and push up. So he's fired. He's gonna stay there.
He's fired. You fired him?
He fired. He's ready. And him, just gonna push up right in this little nook.
Technically, models that fire don't get engaged tokens, but we use them as reminders that they've already shot too. So.
Okay. And I am finished.
Okay, cool. Well, we got 2 activations left. What's the play? I think the smart thing to do would be to not move the Razorback yet, because you can't do much anyway. But we're going to do that anyway. So we're going to activate the Razorback. Razorback has to skip his reposition step because he was pinned. That's fine. And now we will waltz up here. Can't see through the smoke. Smoke might last 2 turns. Well, that's fine. Sprinting is still our... Actually, that could make the game pretty interesting. Because we are playing server defense. The POVs are... Point of interests are very much destructible. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna sprint up here. Say hashtag come get me. Smoke protects.
No.
Well,
Is it in the activation? Was that right?
Yeah, this is until the end of your activation. Your activation ended. I'm on my activation.
Yes, yep, you're right.
So smoke's protecting me there. And that's it because I sprinted already. So that's that activation. I only got one control
you're in
point
the
left.
smoke though. Isn't that partial cover?
I believe it's full cover from smoke.
If you're inside the smoke?
Oh, if you're outside smoke, you can't see at all. I thought from inside the smoke it's full cover.
It appears like you're inside the smoke.
I know, but it'd be full cover,
Oh, okay, okay.
right?
Oh, well, I mean, I would still get a shot though for
Yeah,
Overwatch.
Sure, but it's one die.
One dies, one die.
All right, 1 die. From who?
From him.
From the guy on the crate.
Yep, and it's AP3.
Cool.
He's got 12-inch range, so that should get him.
Yeah.
9.
So we're rolling the out of the box counts.
If you want to do it. Oh, yeah, I can reroll.
No, it's fine. It's fine. 9 hits.
You
9
just
hits. He does have his second damage left, and he does save on 4s. AP3 makes it 7s. So this is my problem. This game is wow. Okay, this is my problem. This game is I'm too lucky. That's what it is. All right. Luck has it.
Yeah.
That's the end of my activation. I will pass back to you.
Okay.
Let's see how much you ruin my plans now.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and activate Bratva.
Okay. I'm gonna overwatch that.
You can't.
I know that. I was just saying that. It's supposed to be a joke.
And it's good. All right, first action. I'm going to use Bratva's only armory. I'm going to use strip grenades. It's got blast 2, so it's a 2-inch range off the strip grenades. 6-inch range. So we'll take a blast token and
Had to find out. I don't know where I put it.
put that right there.
Cool.
So strip grenades, we got
2 dice.
2 dice.
Last tokens, always 2 dice.
There's a hit.
Okay. So with blast, I just roll a number of dice equal to the number of hits. 1 dice. Covert handler saves on 6s. He does not, so he's going to take a damage. That's not great, but he's still alive. That's fine. I can't return fire that because it was a blast.
All
And I don't
right.
have a line of sight to him.
And then
Sure.
I'm gonna take a shot at your lean out.
Okay, I will return fire then.
Okay.
Because that is my gunner. I do have the medium keyword. And I, from my lean out, I can. Oh, I think I can. That's great. I have medium. Full cover to full cover, right?
Yeah. Dang, I missed.
All right, my shot. I missed. However, I have the medium keyword.
Okay.
But this is a reaction, so medium keyword doesn't trigger.
Yep, yep.
So we're learning the rules. Slowly but steadily, we're learning the rules. Sadly,
Alright.
that was a whiff on both ends. You still have 3 control points. Didn't you use targeting smoke?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I've just noticed that.
Yep,
But
sorry.
you still have control points left. Is my point. If you want to
Yes.
chain activate.
I am going to go ahead and use my data spike.
Oh, crackers. Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna data spike covert handler.
Okay.
That's a hit.
That's all right. Cover handler is pinned. I think a blue token.
And then I've got 1 more left. We are gonna just ready up with him.
Okay.
And I am finished with
Okay. Movement for a recon team. We're going to skip movement here. He's going to stay where he is. That's fine. I'm missing a front. The other team lead will move forward to here. Any overwatches from that?
No.
Good. Wonderful. And then lastly, we will use half movement to get to there. And then I believe that will be, I don't know. Can you see the model from your marksman handle?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take the shot.
You couldn't anyway because I only moved half movement. But my point is, can my model shoot you? It's hard for me to tell from my angle.
I mean, I see the bottom half of your body is what I see. I don't see your head.
You want to roll for it to see if he gets a shot or not? Because it's really hard to tell from that angle, but I think he has it.
See your marksman.
What? I was to say, you want me to roll a die and see if he has a shot?
It's
Because I don't know if he has a line of sight or not.
Sure.
I mean, do
I
you,
mean,
have, do you have any other?
Get it from my angle?
Yeah, let's come over here. We'll figure this out. If he's got a shot or not. I would say he does, because I'm pretty certain I can see the whole model. So he's got that shot lined up. That's great. So the more interesting thing here is we're going to start with activation over here. His action over here, I'm going to shoot the POV, the yellow POV. We got to remove that. If I get 3 successes here, then it is removed from the game. And he is hitting on 6s, so I need 3 dice. 6s are better here. That's 2 hits, sadly, not the 3rd. That changes the priority a little bit, but not enough to matter. You still have Brafa, so even if I claim that hard point, you still have an advantage on initiative. So instead, we're going to go ahead and shoot blue with this guy. So trying again to take out the point of interest. That's only 1 success. 2 shots wasted. Lastly, we got the gunner, saw gunner. He's going to shoot the marksman.
I'll eat it.
You're eating it. Okay. I believe I have cyclic and heavy. So heavy's not going to trigger because I moved. You are higher than me, so you will get partial cover from being higher than me. 2 dice. Bop, bop, bop. That's 1 hit. Save on 5s? 4.
6. So I
Save on
do
6.
take 1 damage.
1 damage, and then cyclic with fire. I'm gonna fire again. 2 more dice coming your way. Same target, and that is 2 hits. This is big money.
That's 2 ones.
2
Oh my
ones.
goodness.
Handler's out of there.
I should have.
That's a point for Boone.
It is.
And
That's pretty golden there.
so I had to get that shot because if I didn't, they were screwed. So I'm just putting these out there as reminders. These guys have all fired. Sadly, I really wanted to get that yellow objective too, but I didn't. Saving my control point. I don't have any activations left anyway, so pass to you.
Insertion team.
Yep.
All right. What can we do?
And you can put that smoke point in your own way.
It's okay. I actually want it there for this part.
There's barely enough room for that lead out token there. So that was only half movement, right?
Yeah, I was right here, and I moved up. All right, and then do that for a little bit more. Heck yeah. All right, that's 3 of them. That's all I had left. Sidewinder is going to go ahead and pin, or try to pin your Razorback.
Ooh, sideways. Was it in 12?
Yeah. Yeah, I already kind of pre-measured that.
Oh, you did? I wasn't paying attention. Great. Okay, cool. So 2 dice.
That's a miss.
All right.
Sidewinders.
Razorback's actually free to move next round. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna fire from my. That's my specialist. I'm gonna fire over there.
Okay.
He's got cyclic.
What's the range on that?
24.
Is it 24 exactly?
Yeah.
That's the distance between us?
I don't know what the distance is.
That's what I was asking. I don't really find that. So back it up a little bit. Back it up. I want to see if I got 18.
I don't think you have 18, but we'll check it.
I mean, from my lean out to your lean out, that's within range to me. That looks pretty close.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
I will juke though, because I have a ready token. So we're gonna juke this shot for sure. So
Okay.
you're gonna reduce your shot to 1. Absolutely.
Okay. Cyclic. But the cyclic won't work if you have your juke.
What cyclic will still work?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I won't be able to fire at the
Well,
same
it doesn't
person
matter
because-
because you hit on the first.
I did
hit
hit.
anyway. So I'm saving on a 4. Do you have AP on the shot?
No, I do
Good. So SPT armor might actually save me here. It does with the 7.
not. Okay, are you moving your model?
I do have 2 inches.
Yeah.
Let's absolutely move out of range. Why would we not?
Alright. With his cyclic, I'm just going to ready up.
Okay. Well, you got it ready right next to him anyway. So that just kind of works out.
And then our grunt right here.
You shoot my grunt wide out in the open? Or no? I mean, that
That's your team lead, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is my team lead. But still, I mean, he's pretty open.
He is pretty open.
I don't think you have any other shots anyway. Because you don't have angle on the Razorback
No.
or anybody else.
I am going to go ahead and fire at your team lead.
Okay. And he's out of anything to do. So.
24-inch medium. Ooh, that's rough.
Ooh, that is rough. Medium keyword.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate.
That is real unfortunate.
Okay.
There's no reason that mouse should still be. But that's my luck. That's how I play this game. If I was good at this game, I'd win all the time with my luck. So I'm not
He's
good at this
already
game.
engaged. because he used his Sidewinder ability. That is it for my Bratva. Or not Bratva, insertion, sorry.
Okay, I'm out of activations. And I'm going to save my control points, so that's the end of the round.
Okay.
Going to turn 3.
Let's see here.
Oh, wait, before, yeah, let's score points here. You
are
definitely
you within,
have that claim.
Are you within 6 inches of this? Yes.
Yay!
But does it have to be line of sight?
No, I don't need, you need line of sight to claim, but you don't need line of sight to count.
Okay. Definitely have that point.
Am I, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have 1 point.
Would you say I have line of sight to red that's directly above my head?
I mean, I guess it's hanging off the building, but I also have line of sight of it if that's the case.
Okay. But we both counter it for each other for red. So
Yeah.
red's a wash. You do score yellow.
So it's one-
I counter blue. So
1 to
yeah,
1.
1 to 1.
Rolling for smoke.
Rolling for smoke. This is huge actually because I really want that smoke to be gone.
2.
2. Dissipates on 6+, right? So it stays for 1 more turn, becomes light smoke. Will be automatically
I mean,
removed.
I assume it takes the same rules as normal.
Right. Chaff is the only one that's different. That's fine. So clean off all the tokens. Flip the bean tokens back. And then claim my hard point because for whatever reason I decided it wasn't a priority. So I'm only rolling 1 die. Poor covert handler will be pinned this round. So his fancy movement's not going to help him. I did use my boost already.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Yep.
8, 6, and 1.
So I got to beat an 8. It's probably not happening. That's a 6. So you score issue this round. Oh boy. Scary times. This is probably the round that calls the game.
Alright.
Is that his full movement?
No.
So you went an inch around the
I went
box?
3 inch. I went 3 inches.
So that's past half his movement.
Yeah. You said you asked if it was his full movement.
I did ask if it was his
It
full
wasn't
movement.
his full movement. Do you have a shot?
I do have a shot. Do I need to take that shot? Is the question. I have 2 shots actually. Because I could shoot for my lean out or I could shoot for my team lead there. Is this bait? Are you baiting me? Is that the play? This is tricky. What should I do, Jason? Should I shoot you or should I not shoot you?
Go ahead. Go for it.
You know what? It's 2 dice. I have AP1 on this shot. We're doing it. Hitting on 6s. You're saving on 1s. As long as you roll dice, you're safe. So, yep, that was well worth it. Well worth the shot.
So no hits?
No.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, sadly I rolled 3 and a 3.
Sarcasm.
I rolled 3 and a 3.
Couldn't hear it in that. All right. So actually,
Oh, I see what the play was. Yeah, you just maybe use my action so I can't shoot for anything. So I'm definitely exposed there. Alright, so I'll overwatch that.
sure. All right.
Cool.
And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go for the handler first.
Okay, I will return fire.
Yep.
Why would I not? So 1 die versus your 3 dice.
And I got a medium. Hope I forgot to flip that.
I got CQB, so I also get a reroll.
It's 2 hits and medium. That's not a hit.
Oh,
I got
that's
2
big.
hits.
That's big. Okay, so we'll roll my die first because if I roll an ace, then my shot hits first.
Yes.
2 CQB triggers. So
Okay.
let's hope that doesn't happen again. 4. Sadly, he misses. So now I have to save 2 6s. AP nothing, right?
No,
So
medium.
just
Redid it.
and he has already taken a damage, so I really do need 1 to go and save his life. That's a big with 3s, so that's gonna be a point for you.
Okay.
Yeah, because Covert's Deadzo. Deadzo.
Okay, next.
Next, you mean there's more?
My shield guy is going to fire at your team lead.
Okay, because, yep. That
And
was
I should have 4 dice.
Because of heavy?
Yep.
I thought the shield guy didn't have heavy keyword. I thought he just had deployed.
Oh wait, so you might be right. You are right. He's got deployed and sustained.
Yay! So it's only 3 dice.
It's only
three
dice.
times the lethal limit. You
You're
got some dice
correct.
in there.
I don't know why. I think it's because it says heavy machine gunner.
Oh yeah, you'd think that a heavy machine gun has the heavy keyword, but
Oh, there is
three-
2 hits.
three-
Three,
that's
3 hits. 3 hits
with an ace. So
with an ace.
yeah, he's dead zo too. That was a nice shot.
He's
Back.
done.
Helpful sometimes.
Done. And that's not a point. Okay. Let's see. What else? What other kind of damage can we do? We're gonna go for the data spike on the Razorback.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a hit. 2 hits.
That's fine. We're all fine here. Thank you. How are you?
Okay, Razorback is stuck. And then I got one more. Now we got a little bit of leeway now. We're gonna sprint up here.
Okay.
And
All right.
he's done.
All right. That's not good.
All right, and I'm finished.
Okay. So SPT will go next. Go ahead and flip this because he's dead. SPT 4-inch movement. Oh, you got that model up there. Oh no.
The one you were trying to get away from before.
The one I was trying to get away from before. He's still up there.
He's still up there. He's watching.
So that's bad. We're going this way. 4 inches up to here. And I believe probably still Overwatch that.
I can, yeah. Overwatch. 2 die?
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure I still have my 24-inch range.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. You don't need a measurement.
Okay.
Wait. That was pretty close.
Yeah, I know. That's
Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. There we got. Wait a second. I gotta figure out which weapon I want to use though, because this is my specialist. For insertion, do I want the? Ooh, yeah, I can use heavy. That means I get an extra die.
So yeah, 3 dice.
Versus. Okay. There's 1 hit.
1 hit. 1 hit. I can save 1 hit.
1 hit.
I can save 1 hit. See if the 4-up armor actually helps me. Like it helps you. It doesn't help me. He's dead. All right. Nice shot.
Is that your final?
Nope, it is not. It is
Okay,
not my
you got one
final.
more
I got
model.
movement here. We're gonna move 2 inches. Can't Overwatch 2 inches. And then we're gonna lean out. Now, my model is going to fire at the POV. At the POI, not POD. That's what we're doing. We're gonna blow that sucker up. You don't get a score. The objectives don't exist. That's 2 successes. Dang it! I do have sick click. Do I fire again? My plan was to blow it up and shoot you. You still have a model down there. Dang it! I think I'm close enough to actually cancel it. Point of objective. So we will take the second shot at you. We're gonna take a shot at this guy up top. We gotta remove some models here. We gotta make some comeback. We do agree that he's out the open, right? There's no cover from you. So 3 dice. That's 1 hit. I do have the medium keyword. 2 hits.
That takes him out.
And that removes
This
the
guy,
model.
right? You're going for
Yep,
him?
Yep.
Okay.
And that will be engaged there. Now, do I use my last battle drill? Do I use it or do I save it? I don't think I can change much of this game right now from that activation. So yeah, we'll save it. And go ahead and pass to you.
Alright. My last activation is for insertion. Or no, I guess it's not my last activation.
I'm gonna say you should have more
I
activations.
got Ubitsa still.
Yeah. So which one are we doing?
We're gonna do insertion still.
Okay.
Can I get a better shot? I think I can.
I don't know why I thought I could see further than this, but I can't.
Don't need that anymore. Insertion. We're gonna. We're gonna keep him there. Sidewinder will attempt to do the last chance for his Sidewinder ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for Razorback.
Okay. Wait for raise.
Negatives.
Yeah, I like how you want to stack a pin on this activation even though he's already pinned. I mean, it wouldn't do
I
anything.
didn't think I hit him on the other one.
No, you did.
Oh, I hit him with the Bratva.
Yep.
No biggie. Didn't
But
work
that is a
anyways.
limited usability, isn't it?
It is. I don't have it anymore.
Yay! Only one data spike, who's way back there, right?
Yeah.
You always keep the data spike hidden so I can't shoot.
You got to keep him in cover. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shoot over here. This is my insertion team.
Do I have cover?
I am going to use an armory point to use my airburst rifle.
Okay, but do I have full cover reduced to partial, or is it partial cover?
I see most of your guy.
You can see most of the guy,
Yeah.
but can you see 50% or more? That's the
I
question.
see the.
Can you see 50% or more? Because if
Well,
you
here.
can't, then I think I have cover.
Why don't you take a look for my green guy that's down.
So your green guy in the back. Dang.
Or maybe I shouldn't use my armory. I should probably just keep it because that's a pretty good shot, I would say.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm exposed, so
Pretty
I don't
exposed?
think your airburst rifle is necessary.
Okay, so 3 die.
Yes.
All right, 3 die with medium keyword.
I think this is gonna be a.
There's an ace, and then medium.
Yep, it's not really necessary, but
8, 3 hits.
yay, 3 hits. So that is the last SPT. That will be a point for you. So unless I can score a point
On your last.
on my last activation
Activation.
here, I don't care about that. Yeah, because that's it, right? Or are you going to chain activate with you beats it right now and win the game for sure?
No,
No? Okay.
I'll just wait and see what you do.
Okay. So this is the play, right? Why I can't see through smoke.
No.
But I can when I'm in it. I am in it. We already agreed on that last rank. I'm in it, so I can see through it. So yeah, we're gonna light some guys up with Razorback. Razorback is going to skip his reposition. That's fine. First shot through the smoke to your Ibiza guy across from him.
Okay, this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 die, hitting on a 5. That's a hit.
We'll return fire.
Okay, you got 1 die coming back at me.
That's also a hit.
That's not great, but my 8 will hit before your 6.
Correct. So I got 1 6.
1 6. So this is AP2.
So I need an 8. I did not get it.
All right. So that's 1 model gone. Now auto before the model's removed.
Is it
he
4?
4?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. We'll still cyclic to that model there on top of the box.
Okay.
1 die. Hitting on a 5. Miss. Sadly. I will try to auto
Alright,
the
I
model
guess I
behind
could've
him.
Return fire on that.
Oh yeah. Go for it. And then I'll auto.
That's negative.
All right, so now he's used his action too. That's great. And now we will auto the model behind him.
Okay. Or is that? Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Or do you have sight though?
I definitely. I mean, he's obstructed through the smoke already.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
there's
only
the
1
block.
die.
The block.
I can see over the block. It's the Razorback.
okay. Alrighty.
Razorback's always been able to see over the
Okey-dokey.
block, and Peacemaker too. So 1 die, hitting on a 5, and that is a hit. Now you return firing with him.
I can't. I've already used his ability. I don't.
Oh, okay.
can't engage
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
he's Sidewinder. Yep.
He saves on 8. I think. Oh no, 6.
Well, it is AP2, so
6.
saving on 6.
Nope.
That's
I
a
did
4.
not save. So Sidewinder's gone.
Okay. I like the sound of them apples. Now I could. No, that's it. That's it of his shots because he's already used his auto twice.
Yep.
All right. So didn't remove the models I needed to, but I did stop some actions, so that's great. I still have some actions left, but I will pass to you.
Ibiza.
Mhm.
He's already engaged. I don't really need to move him. And all I have to do is just pass turn.
Okay, back to me. We will do some sprinting. Yeah, we're 4 inches to there. Model in the back is 4 inches to here. And then we will sprint 4 inches to here. And then we will sprint to the... Do I do that? Do I do that? We will do that. We're going to sprint up to here. So you will be able to overwatch into the smoke.
Yeah.
But I
cover.
really need to... I mean, it'll be full cover from the smoke.
Full cover.
Yeah.
But you're in the smoke. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Cover.
So full cover from the smoke. But yeah, 1 die. Right? Hitting on a 6.
Yeah.
AP 3, so if it hits, it's probably going to kill him.
8.
Yep. So AP 3, which I believe you guys save on 6s. They save on 6s. So I got a 9 or a 10 here. And this pretty much determines the game. So...
2.
And that's 2. So he's out of there. Doesn't contest that at all. So, end of the round. Razorback's still countering 2 of the objectives, but you have the 1. That brings it to 4 to 1. And that's game. Good game.
Good game.